Cold Stone Creamery is facing a lawsuit over deceptive advertising after a woman discovered its pistachio ice cream may not actually contain pistachios. She says she purchased the ice cream from a Cold Stone store in New York. She later learned of the company's website that there were no pistachios in the ice cream, but pistachio flavoring.
The lawsuit claims if she knew that the product did not contain pistachios, that she would not have purchased it or paid less for it. A federal judge in New York has now allowed the lawsuit to move forward.
Let's get straight over to Chief Legal Analyst Khalif Rhodes. And Khalif, what gives this woman a case here?
I mean, she has a case. False and deceptive trade practices, the equivalent of that New York claim, because this came out of New York. If this was something that was done in North Carolina, that would be the claim. Basically, I'm relying on what you've told me and what your statements were to my detriment. That because you told me that there's pistachios in there and there are no pistachios, you're using all these artificial flavors, you're basically creating this in a lab, I would have paid less for it, specifically because pistachios are expensive. Almonds, cashews, peanuts, they're cheaper. Pistachios and pecans are a little bit more expensive, if not a lot more expensive. And so if you got it listed for $12, I probably would have only paid $7. And if I thought real pistachios was in there, I wouldn't have taken it at all. I mean, but when I had an opportunity to look at this order from the judge, I laughed like 3 or 4 times. You got a Van Halen quote in there. You got a Weird Al Yankovic quote. I mean, the judge had a very good sense of humor. Even though he allowed her claim to proceed, he dismissed a couple of her other complaints because it wasn't just pistachios. She was basically listing all of them. Coconuts, anything that they said had that actual item in there. She found out that none of them had it. It was all mostly flavoring, which I didn't even know until I looked at this order.
But I mean, nutty story, but for people who have allergies or nut reactions, I know a lot of times with parents and kids, you have to be careful of that. What about the deceptive advertising? I mean, give us a little bit more insight as to how this all plays together.
I mean, I think she has a very, very strong claim, because if I am believing detrimentally on your word that, look, we have this item that is nuts, you know, I think it opens it up another can of door if you're saying it doesn't contain nuts and then you come to find out it does. As a person with kids with nut allergies, I'll be completely frustrated. But also as a person that loves ice cream, I'm intimately involved in this story because I thought they had pistachios in there as well. What I can tell you is that if I'm paying more for a higher valued item and you're letting me believe that it's there,
you want the real thing.
Right, you're not giving me the disclaimer that it's not. That's the part that most of the time you have some risk management that's saying, if you're going to do this, if you're going to go through this man-made process and not use a natural product, at least inform the consumer so they know what they're buying.
And this could have a ripple effect going down the road with other food suppliers, whether it's real stuff versus fake.
The biggest thing with this complaint is you got a class action suit. So this is not just this individual franchisee. This woman is trying to sue everyone. And I have to overemphasize how important it is. Most of these claims are normally dismissed at the summary disposition point, right at the beginning. Her claim proceeded to go forward. It typically means that now the company is going to want to settle because they will ultimately lose at trial.
I'm just thinking off the top of my head, there's several things you can think of that aren't real. Like when you get lobster rolls at a sushi spot, it's not lobster. When you have truffle fries, it's usually not truffle oil, because truffle oil is very, very expensive. But there's ways that people put names on things that aren't, you know.
At least give me the warning, because if I'm paying for pistachios, I want pistachios.
Okay, I appreciate it.